G'day legends! Ready for an epic adventure? Today we're plunging into South America's wildest heart to chase its most jaw-dropping waterfalls. We're not just sightseeing, we're feeling the spray, hearing the thunder, and getting swept up in the raw power of nature. Imagine trekking through rainforests, standing on cliffs, and witnessing torrents that shake the earth. From the tallest to the widest, each waterfall has its own story and magic. Grab your boots, let's dive in. First stop, magnificent Iguazu Falls, straddling the border between Brazil and Argentina. This is not just a waterfall, but a breathtaking chain of hundreds of cascades stretching nearly 3 kilometers through lush rainforest. The sheer scale is staggering, with water thundering down from dizzying heights, creating a spectacle that's both wild and mesmerizing. The Guarani people called it Big Water, and for good reason. It's a liquid avalanche you can hear from miles away, echoing through the jungle like distant thunder. The sound alone is enough to make your heart race. At its heart lies the infamous Devil's Throat, a massive U-shaped chasm where torrents of water plummet with bone-rattling force. The sight is hypnotic, the power of nature on full display. Stand on the walkway, get drenched in the mist, and feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. The spray soaks you instantly, and the air is filled with the roar of falling water. The roar is deafening, the spray relentless, and the view unforgettable. Every sense is overwhelmed by the sheer energy of the falls. Wildlife thrives here. Coatis scurry along the paths, toucans flash their colors in the trees, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a jaguar lurking in the shadows. The rainforest is alive with movement and sound. The falls create a lush microclimate, bursting with life and color. Orchids, ferns, and butterflies flourish in the constant mist, making every step a discovery. This isn't just a sight, it's a full-body experience. The mist clings to your skin, the sound fills your ears, and the energy of the place is almost electric. You're not just a visitor, you're part of one of Earth's greatest spectacles. Every person here is united in awe, sharing a moment of wonder. Iguazu grabs you and doesn't let go. The memory of its power and beauty will stay with you long after you leave. It's a 10 out of 10 natural wonder, a place where the world feels bigger and more alive. You have to see it to believe it. Iguazu Falls is pure magic. What a place! Now let's head deep into Venezuela's jungle to Angel Falls, the world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall. This natural wonder is a sight to behold, with water cascading down from a staggering height. Getting here is an adventure. Fly to a remote village, then travel upriver by canoe, surrounded by ancient tepuis. The journey itself is a thrilling prelude to the majestic sight that awaits. Angel Falls doesn't crash. It leaps, dropping nearly a kilometer from Ollantaytambo, turning to mist before it touches the jungle below. The mist creates a mystical aura, adding to the fall's ethereal beauty. The scale is mind-bending. You crane your neck and it just keeps going. The sheer height is both humbling and awe-inspiring. The Pemon people call it Kerepaku Paimero, waterfall of the deepest place. This name reflects the profound connection the indigenous people have with this natural marvel. This place feels sacred with a tangible ancient energy. The untouched beauty of the jungle adds to the sense of timelessness. The falls are named after Jimmy Angel, but the local name captures its spirit. Jimmy Angel's discovery brought global attention, yet the indigenous name preserves its essence. Imagine camping nearby, waking to clouds swirling around the tepui and the distant whisper of the falls. It's an experience that connects you deeply with nature. It's a magical, ever-changing spectacle. The falls seem to disappear and reappear, playing hide and seek with the mist. Angel Falls is a pilgrimage for true adventurers. The journey and the destination together create an unforgettable adventure. It's not just a destination, it's a spiritual experience. The serenity and grandeur of the falls invite contemplation and awe. The wild here is untamed and unforgettable. The dense jungle and diverse wildlife add layers of wonder to this incredible place. Stand at the base, look up, and feel the awe. What a beauty! The experience is nothing short of breathtaking. Next, we're off to Guyana's Cayetir Falls, the world's largest single-drop waterfall by volume. Hidden deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, this natural wonder is both remote and breathtaking, a place where the power of water is on full display. The Potaro River flows calmly through dense jungle, winding its way through untouched wilderness, before suddenly plunging 226 meters in one massive, uninterrupted drop, 5 times higher than Niagara Falls. The impact at the base sends up a mist that rises high into the air, creating a cloud visible for miles around, shrouding the falls in an ethereal veil. Arriving by tiny plane, you step into a world with no crowds, just raw jungle and thunderous water. The only sounds are the roar of the falls and the calls of distant birds. Legend says Chief Kai sacrificed himself here to save his people, hence the name. The falls are steeped in indigenous history and spiritual meaning. The ecosystem is unique. Tiny golden frogs live in bromeliads and the Guianan cock of the rock flashes orange in the mist. Rare orchids and butterflies thrive here, making it a haven for wildlife. Stand at Rainbow Point, feel the spray on your skin, and see a permanent rainbow arcing through the air, a magical sight that never fades. Kayatur is intimidating, primal, and awe-inspiring. The sheer force and volume of water are humbling, reminding you of nature's raw power. It's a place of power and deep history, where ancient jungle meets the relentless energy of the falls. No guardrails, no distractions, just you and nature's might. Here you feel truly alone with the elements. The falls are a biological treasure chest, home to countless species found nowhere else on Earth. Kayatur is a monster, and a beautiful one. Unforgettable, untamed, and truly one of a kind. Now to Patagonia's Torres del Paine National Park in Chile for Salto Grande, a waterfall of pure drama and color. Surrounded by jagged peaks and howling winds, turquoise water from glacial lakes explodes through a narrow channel. The glacial silt gives the water an unreal blue-green hue. The walk to the viewpoint is a battle against the elements, making the reward even sweeter. Salto Grande is raw energy, crashing down with force and creating a constant mist. The mountain backdrop is breathtaking, a photographer's dream. This isn't just a waterfall, it's the heart of Patagonia. It's wild, vibrant, and unforgettable. Deep in Peru's cloud forests lies Gokta Waterfall, a hidden giant only revealed to the world in 2005. Over 770 meters tall, Gokta was shrouded in legend and secrecy for centuries. The hike to the falls is an adventure through lush jungle, past coffee plants and sugarcane, alive with birds and monkeys. Gokta is a two-tiered cascade, veiling the mountainside in white. Each step brings you closer, the roar growing louder. Emerging at the base, you're soaked by spray and awed by the scale. The sense of discovery is real. You feel like a true explorer. The falls are a natural amphitheater, wild and mysterious. Gokta proves there are still secrets in the world. It's a place of wonder and wild beauty. What a find! In the same Peruvian region, Yumbilla Falls awaits. Taller than Gokta and even more remote. Yumbilla is a delicate, multi-tiered cascade dropping nearly 900 meters down a sheer cliff. The trek is off the beaten path, through dense jungle and over rickety bridges. You pass smaller falls before reaching the main event, a silver thread woven into the green. The valley of the waterfall surrounds you with constant sound and mist. Stand behind a cascade, looking out through a curtain of water. Yumbilla is peaceful, intimate, and rewards true explorers. Even in a mapped world, there are hidden treasures. A quiet giant waiting to be discovered. Outside Bogotá, Colombia, Salto del Tequendama is a waterfall wrapped in legend and mystery. The Bogotá River plunges 132 meters into a foggy gorge, framed by lush cliffs and often shrouded in mist. For the Muisca people, this was a sacred site. Legend says their god created the falls to save the savannah. The abandoned Hotel del Salto, now a museum, adds a haunting atmosphere. The combination of powerful water, constant mist, and ghostly architecture is captivating. Tequendama is about the intersection of nature, history, and myth. It's a place where stories linger in the air, unforgettable and unique. In Venezuela's Dinira National Park, Cascada del Vino is a waterfall like no other. The water runs red like wine. Tannins from local plants give the water its unique color, creating a stunning contrast against dark rocks. The falls drop 90 meters into a vibrant pool surrounded by alpine tundra and cloud forest. It's a favorite spot for locals to camp, picnic, and even swim in the chilly wine-colored waters. The vibe is relaxed and welcoming, a perfect family adventure. Cascada del Vino is a quirky, beautiful surprise. Nature's diversity never ceases to amaze. Cheers to this unforgettable spot. Back to Venezuela's Gran Sabana for Salto Aponguao. a powerhouse in a land of ancient plateaus and endless waterfalls. The journey is an adventure drive, rugged roads, then canoe with Pemon guides across the Apongwao River. The river suddenly vanishes over a 105-meter wide ledge, plunging 43 meters in a solid wall of water. The roar is deafening, the mist rises high, and the ground vibrates beneath your feet. This is wilderness, remote, uncrowded, and deeply personal. Sit on the rocks, feel the energy, and connect with the land. The Pemon people's respect for this place is palpable. Salto Apongwao is more than a sight, it's a living force. Visiting is a privilege, a glimpse of true wildness. What a powerhouse! Our final stop, Brazil's Cachoeira da Fumaca, Smoke Waterfall in Chapada Diamantina National Park. This 340-meter giant is mesmerizing, with a thin stream that the wind turns into a plume of mist, like smoke rising from the cliffs. The hike to the top is tough but rewarding, with sweeping views of canyons and flat-topped mountains. To see the falls, you crawl to the edge and peer down into the dizzying abyss. The water often evaporates before reaching the bottom, a ghostly, hypnotic display. The smoke dances in the wind, ever-changing and beautiful. For the truly adventurous, a multi-day trek leads to the base, but the view from above is unforgettable. Cachoeira da Fumaca is delicate, ethereal, and the perfect finale, a magical end to our waterfall journey. What a way to finish! What an adventure! From Iguazu's thunder to Fumaca's mist, we've witnessed South America's wildest wonders. Thanks for joining me. These waterfalls are the continent's lifeblood, full of energy and magic. If you love this journey, subscribe for more wild adventures. Tell me your favorite waterfall in the comments below. Until next time, stay wild and keep exploring.